The Gorosei's weakness have yet to be revealed in the One Piece story, so I did some digging and I think I might have figured it out. But there will be spoilers all the way up to the latest chapter of the One Piece manga. From what we've seen so far with the Gorosei, no matter how much damage they take, they always recover. And it was even to the point where Luffy and Gear 5th really couldn't do much damage to them and even called them immortal. That's the key word right there, immortal. What led me down this train of thought was this theory video here by Nell, and he's talking about the 5 Gorosei. Essentially how the Gorosei and the levels of Impel Down share similarities. And it reads, Level 1, Crimson Hell. In this level, you are cut by thorns and chased by poisonous spiders. Saturn resembles a spider and he normally tries to stab you with his feet, and he also has poisonous attacks. Level 2, Wild Beast Hell, where a bunch of wild animals roam around Marcus Mars, who's in charge of the environment, who resembles a basilisk. Level 3, Starvation Hell, a scorching place with almost no food or water. Jupiter is in charge of agriculture and is a literal sandworm. Level 4, Blazing Hell, a place that is on fire that has a pot of boiling blood. Word of Mercury has a heat ability, that's why he didn't take damage from the Red Rock. And Level 5, Freezing Hell, this is a frozen wasteland, and Nurse Jodo has an ability connected to freezing similar to Bill's chill of the underworld. And he said Level 6 may be associated with Emu, as some people are said to be erased from history. Not gonna lie, when I read that, and I was like, that does add up. And it made me jump down a rabbit hole. It made me think that because the Gorosei equate everyone that's not a celestial dragon as insects, maybe they truly are insects to them. And that reminded me of Basil Hawkins. And with one of Basil Hawkins' abilities with the Straw Sharp Fruit, he's essentially able to take no damage. If lethal attack, that damage can be sent to one of the followers, or one of the straw men that he has collected. And I thought, if the Gorosei truly do control Impel Down, what are they using the prisoners as sacrifices for them to remain immortal? Possibly, but then I thought just a little bit deeper. Because of this theory, I jumped down the rabbit hole and I thought about being under. And it brought me to this man right here, Don Quixote Doflamingo, the man who's chilling in Impel Down or some prison just enjoying the headlines in the newspaper. And it reminded me of this chapter right here. And it brought me to this conversation with Doflamingo in law. He said, if only I had the power of the Op fruit in my grasp on that specific day years ago, I would have been able to make use of the Marijoa treasure to seize true world power. That is how valuable and useful those powers are. Not only for the personality switching surgery, also the power to fulfill mankind's longest and oldest dream. Many call it the ultimate devil fruit for a reason. The law says is to give the gift of eternal life, the immortality operation. And now we have the link between the word immortal, the Gorosei, and Doflamingo. Both are celestial dragons. But it doesn't just stop there. Just like the Hito Hito no Mi model Sungan Nika, this fruit was also wanted by the government. Reward of 5 billion berries. Doflamingo wanted this fruit for 2 things, immortality surgery and to gain the treasure of Marijoa. But he specified using this ability to gain the treasure even over the immortality surgery. Doflamingo is connected to one thing that involves immortality. Then he went to Dressrosa and captured the princess of the Tontara kingdom, which can heal any injuries with her tears. Both those things were fully in his grasp. He would mimic everything the Gorosei are. Immortality and being able to heal any wound. Doflamingo was very methodical, and that leads to the weakness of the Gorosei. If Doflamingo were to gain those 2 things, he still wouldn't have control over the highest power or highest authority in the world, the Gorosei. The Gorosei are the ones who hold true world power, so if Doflamingo was able to get this treasure, he was able to seize them. He would be able to control them. Remember, Doflamingo's whole persona is that he's the puppeteer. He's able to control everything from the background. The treasure that he's talking about with Law's Devil Fruit is the true weakness of the Gorosei. Is the key to their immortality. Here's where I landed in the One Piece rabbit hole. The Philosopher's Stone. I know at this point you're probably saying, yeah, you lost me, but just hear me out. The Philosopher's Stone is a mythic alchemical substance capable of turning base metals such as mercury into gold or silver. It is also called the elixir of life, useful for rejuvenation and for achieving immortality. For many centuries, it is the most sought after goal in alchemy. The word right here is immortality, but also gold. So it talks about how Wano has multiple names. The country of gold, Wano country, but also the country of harmony. Country of gold, but have no gold on it. That's tied directly to Shandora, city of gold. So the country of harmony. Those names, the ancient kingdom, and the Philosopher's Stone can all be tied together, but I'll say that for another video. Back to the treasure and the Gorosei's weakness, the Philosopher's Stone. Goal in alchemy. Remember the arrival of Saturn on this magic circle, arrival of Gorosei on these magic circles? Looking at it closely, it is very reminiscent to the magic circles or the circles of alchemy. Alchemy circle, rejuvenation, and immortality, signs are pointing to the stone. But it's also a red stone or jewel. Emu's eyes are red. That's not what I wanted to say about the red stone, but I thought it was pretty funny. Back to talking about red stone. Remember what Saturn said to Julie Bonnie. Years later, I performed a chemical experiment on your mother, who was the 8th wife of a fellow in the Holy Land. It was a failure those blue blemishes showed up again. The blue sapphire. And he said, I gave you that power, Bonnie. It was an experiment to see if an infant incapable of eating solid fruit could be given the power with an extract. And Bonnie's power almost works exactly in line with the Philosopher's Stone, being able to physically change the components of a person or thing. And she also has the power to alter others and her own timeline. The experiment Saturn was doing to the remnants of the people of the Holy Land was trying to recreate the power or recreate another Philosopher's Stone. The Gorosei won't be at whim or trying to protect that one weakness. That brings me to this scene right here with Mars when he said, it lives on even after your death. Questions death itself. What is death exactly? Where do our ideas truly reside? Death can't come to those who are immortal. Death can't come to those whose death is controlled. Death can't come easy to those who seek life. Like Blackbird said, people's dreams don't ever end. This is beyond a dream for those who seek it, those who control it.